GCN, I was trying not to say anything. I was like, yo, I could see really far up your tunic, man. If the terrain and stench are any indication, we are at the tool. Ah, there! The Gogs! With their ugly, unkempt beards! If they realize we're here, they'll come after us! Best to take them down first. Oh, we gotta kill them? Okay. Be not so hasty, Korut. The animosity between your two clans notwithstanding, I would not resort to violence unless necessary. I will use an enchantment to render you invisible. It will not fool sin eaters, but it will suffice to hide you from the eyes of men. While you are thus concealed, do you think you could find us the Earthseed? Aye, I'll dig it up. The choicest stuff there is. Be much obliged. Without further ado, then. Yay. Ha! I can see straight through me! Right, a digging we go. How do we know where to look? Let us not be idle either. Though Korut cannot be seen, he may still be heard. I would aid him by removing some few Gogs from the field to that end. You're not gonna make me invisible? Dream powder, as you may recall, we used it for the rescue mission in Laxan Loft. Used it in Yulmore too. Truly, it seems our alchemists got a little carried away with the latest batch. But if it has been useful in our endeavors, then I have no cause to complain. Now then, I shall make you invisible as well, that you might steal close to the dwarves and give them a dose of dream powder. Even should it fail to put them to sleep outright, it should render them drowsy enough to seek their beds. Ready to begin? Very good. Should the enchantment fade before you finish tending to all the dwarves, return to me and I will cast it anew. Can barely keep my eyes open. Time to call it a day. So drowsy. Not safe to work when drowsy. Better get some rest. All work and no ale makes something a something, and I'm spent. All the dwarves have taken their leave. Good work, my friend. We have done all that we can. Let us await Korut's return. I'm back! Wow, that's a lot. This is the purest stuff there is. Think it's enough? Or shall I go and dig up some more? I dare say it will suffice for our purposes. You have our gratitude, Korut. Let us carry this back to... Are you alright? Worry not, I shall be fine. Long as I have been away from the Crystarium, a little weakness is to be expected. I may have also overexerted myself in the moment. To have this rare opportunity, yet be unable to enjoy it to the full. Who goes there? That's Glad, Chief of the Gogs! You're one of those thalls! I see. Word was our miners were coming back drowsy, one after the next. I immediately suspected foul play. And what should I find here but thal scum skulking about? It's a spineless act befitting your limp beards. What? I won't stand for that insult. Our beards are soft and luscious and smell like freshly tapped ale. Gog beards are dry and crusty and smell like a knocker's arse. Impudent whelp. Better hobgoblins' nose hairs than the feeble, floppy things you thalls have hanging from your faces. Are they upset at each other because of the way that they groomed their facial hair? Like oil in water, this is not like to end of its own accord. Zorda, do you perchance have some dream powder left? But this was beginning to get interesting. Then let us put it to use and be on our way, though something tells me we've not seen the last of their bickering. What the swivin'? Forgive me, Korut, but we need you to be calm as well. I'm sorry, it's just, when it comes to the Gogs, I can't help but see red. You needed to apologize, my friend. You are here on our account, and we have naught but gratitude for you. Now that we have what we came for, however, it is time to take our leave. The Talos awaits its heart. Well, my friend, much as I have enjoyed our time together, I think it best we split up, that we might accomplish our tasks more swiftly. I shall see the Earthseed safely into the hands of Chai Nuz. While I am thus employed, would you be so good as to deliver Korut back to Tomra? My thanks, Zordia. Brief though it was, 'twas an honor to go adventuring with you. I shall see you back in Amity. Lally-ho! Glad you're back and in one piece. How did you fare with the Earthseed then? I got them all! All they needed. The Exarch's on his way to Amity with it now. Good to hear that young Court was of help. As it happens, a few others came forward while you were gone saying they wanted to do their bit as well. Given that you're building a Talos, we reckoned you'd be needing some mining tools, so we went and modified our spare pickaxes for use by bigger folk. Here, take these with you. Should be plenty to go around. From what our scouts tell me, there's a crowd gathered at the top rung already. Go and see that everyone has a pickaxe to swing, eh? Wow, everybody's here. Look at them. Hey, Magnus. They're all here. Look at them. Look at them. Wow. Wow. Look, Zordia, people from all over have come to help us quarry stone. And this isn't even all of them. As we speak, the volunteer Stancred and Reen recruited are being escorted to the worksite, and by both Crystarium and Yulmoran soldiers, no less. So as you can see, we have plenty of hands. There's just one problem. We don't have enough tools to put in them. We've been desperately trying to round up more, but we haven't had much luck so far. Pickaxes from the dwarves trust you to have exactly what we need, exactly when we need it. Well, what are you waiting for? Go and hand them out to everyone so they can get to work. Long time no see, traveler. Are you waiting to be issued a pickaxe too? Oh, you clearly weren't, and now neither are we. Rest assured, we will put these to good use and work very, very hard. Of course, one cannot work on an empty stomach, which is why I brought some tasty worms to share. As much as we would all enjoy a treat, perhaps the worms are best saved for afterwards? Greetings, Zordia. You may not remember me, but I'm one of the carers from the inn at Journey's Head. After night return to Amarang, we noticed a change in our patients. The transformation had halted in every one of them. I can't express what it did to the mood of the place. We were still celebrating days later when who should come along but Alice. She said that she sought the aid of those who believed in the Warrior of Darkness. We all answered her call right there and then. Of course, some few carers had to remain behind, but as many of us came as could be spared. I too have a great respect for the Warrior of Darkness. When we meet, I'll be sure to treat them to a nice plump worm. We've come, Zordia. In case you're wondering, Guthjohn is here too. Couldn't wait to start breaking rocks though, so he's gone on ahead. Bah! Could have at least left us a spare set of tools. Ah, wonderful! Now we can be about it too. Quarrying isn't exactly my stock in trade, but this time I feel as though my wife will be with me, guiding my hand. So let's make it happen. Let's build a world where everyone can live without fear, where everyone has a place they can go home to. Right then, let's be on our way. What are you still doing here, Thaf? Thought you'd brought your own tools. I did, and I was just about to head off when I saw Jarek. What's up with Jarek? Oh gods, if this plan works and the giant Talos comes to life. Just imagine the size of the trolley it could push. Imagine it! Are you still raving on about that? How many times do I have to tell you? That's not what the Talos is for. Where the hells would the tracks even go? There's bound to be somewhere. You just need a little imagination. Seeing as the stoneworks is involved, maybe we could have a trolley added to the design. Enough! We're going to work, and if I hear any more about trolleys from you, I'll have you pushing one yourself. We're ready to do our bit, Zordia. We just need tools to do it with. Pickaxes, loads of them. No, we may all work to our heart's content. Oh. While I don't have many talents, I do have a strong back, and what strength I have, I'll gladly use for the sake of the peace. We got the ladder moving again, didn't we? If we join hands, there's no Talos we can't build. I still haven't repaid you and Alfino for saving me, and I'm not sure I ever could. But that ain't going to stop me trying. I'm with you to the end. Ah, yeah. To infinity and beyond! Come on, you lot, look lively! Everything appears to be in order here. In all my time in this world, I do not recall seeing so many optimistic faces. My thanks, Zordia. With that, everyone is now equipped to work. I think I'll go and join the soldiers standing guard over the volunteers. It would be a shame if they fall prey to sin eaters after all the trouble we've gone to. Right, let us see that this plan is a resounding success for the sake of all in Norvrant. If you've no other pressing tasks, would you care to accompany me to Amity? There Shala is overseeing those who will imbue the Talos with magics. Come, let us join them at once. Pleased am I to say that I was able to call upon a sizable contingent from the Crystarium Guard, Captain Lena herself among them. Not only do they stand watch over civilians, when the time cometh, they too shall pour their magics into the Talos. All proceeds smoothly here, and everyone is being moved into position. The moment of truth is nigh. If the stone is laid out in this manner, the imbuing should begin. Ah, yes, here. Good of you to join us. I'm pleased to say we have gathered ample help for the imbuing, with Master Chai in the process of finalizing his design. I have taken the liberty of dispatching all hands to their positions. You hurtle along as though I have my house in order, but quite frankly, this is the most disorganized mess of a project I've ever overseen, and I haven't spent nearly as much time as I would like on my calculations. So thou hast proclaimed loudly and frequently, Master Chai. Yet, from my perspective, a layman's though it may be, hast notwithstanding, thou hast gone to great lengths abiding by proven methodology to ensure the integrity of thy design. Well, that's just the bare minimum. That's expected of us at the Stoneworks. Though our glory days are behind us, I've not forgotten our time-honored traditions. But I should mention that the XIV delivered the ore I asked for. Earthseed, I believed he called it. In the quantity, I believe we can fashion a suitable heart for the Talos. And then everything will be in readiness, or so I would like to say. In a Talos of, well, any reasonable size, a single heart will serve us to circulate aether throughout the chassis. But given the unprecedented proportions of that which we seek to build, I doubt that will be the case. By installing smaller peripheral hearts at intervals, I believe that we can maintain a stable aether flow, thereby solving the problem. However, we don't have enough ore for this purpose. Runarm, mayhap now is a good time to bring them out. Oh, it's these! I say, are these not heartstones? They are. The most prized possession we of the Knights bless. And these belong to our kindred who have left us. Immersed in water imbued with fervent prayer, these stones harbor no small amount of magic, and we may imbue them with yet more prior to their installation on the Talos. What think you? Being from a different region, these cannot be used for the main heart. The peripheral ones, on the other hand, I believe they will serve. Excellent! When Master Matoya spoke to us of the role we are to play, the heartstones immediately came to mind. Of course, before bringing them with me, I made certain to consult my fellows first. After all, the stones bear the precious lives of those who have gone to the Sunless Sea. But we have now beheld the Sunless Sea with our very own eyes, and by the gentle lights that glimmer on high, we know that there is peace beyond. Thus are we also at peace. If our heartstones may serve to restore night to all the world, gladly do we give them. So, Master Chai, if you could instruct us how to distribute the heartstones? And Zordia, for good luck. May I ask that you imbue one as well? Rest assured, it is not difficult. Simply raise your hand and focus as you would when attuning to the aetherite. Imbue the jade-colored stone here, if you would be so kind. That will do, thank you, Zordia. If this heartstone appears familiar, it is because it belonged to Tadia. It bears the collective hope of the Knights Blessed, the hope that none shall ever again be sacrificed to sin-eaters. Right, I've identified the spots on the Talos where the stones are needed. See that they're amply imbued, then install them as I've indicated on this diagram. Understood, we will set about the task at once. When the Talos awakens, and the way to Mount Gulg is secured, we shall sally forth. It promises to be a trying climb, so take what rest you can in the meantime. We will see you soon. Alright, Alfino. A moment, Ariange. You said that you would have measures ready in the event that our friend fails to contain the light, do you? Be assured that I do. All which I require lieth in this land. I trust you, Ariange, and I swear to thee that thy trust is not misplaced. As ardently as I pray for the preservation of this world, so too do I pray for thy safety. So rest easy, my friend, and take such ease as thou mayest, the better to be ready for the trials to come. I'm told the rock for the chassis is more or less ready. All quarried and shaped and laid out. That just leaves the imbuers to do their work. I'll continue checking my calculations up until the very last moment, but it's only a matter of time now. We managed to rally nigh everyone in Norvrent for this endeavor. That's a remarkable feat in itself. Will it be enough? God, there's no point worrying about such things now. I'll get back to my calculations. You, meanwhile, should go and rest as your friend suggested. My wife and the Exarch should be in the tavern. Why don't you join them? Oh, and Zordia... Thank you. He said thank you. The Exarch? He went outside a moment ago, my dear. I would have thought you'd have seen him. He kept me company for a short while, but then he came over rather pale. He's clearly been straining himself, the poor thing. Anyway, he excused himself, saying he needed a breath of fresh air. Weak as he looked, I did offer to go with him, but he assured me he would be fine. I do hope he's all right. You're not looking too good, Exarch. Bum 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 bum. Are you okay? Are you good?
すまない。寝ぼけていたようだ。どうも体に力が入らなくなってね。少し風に当たって休もうとしたのだが、眠ってしまったらしい。
I mean, I feel napping out here is not a good idea.
前にも話したことがあったと思うが、私はクリスタルタワーから離れると体調を崩すのだ。人の身ではないのだから。
Still call this my body? What does that mean? Are we gonna get an explanation?
クリスタリウムの町もなかった頃、この世界を救う方法を考えていた私は、どうあれ長い時間がかかると結論付けた。そこで自身を塔の一部にすることで果てない命を得た。
Oh, that's why you look like that.
今の私は塔の端末でしかない。ここまでとても長かった。だがあなた方のおかげで終わりは近い。やっと願いが叶う。
My heart belongs to Hian. With a side of
タロースの準備はつがなく進んでいるだろうか。
Ardbert.
そうか。最後の休憩なのだな。それならよければ少し話さないか。あなたはこの戦いが終わったらどうする？何かやりたいことは？
Well, when we go back to the source, there's actually a war that you sort of like spirited us away from. So there's that whole debacle that we're missing out on. Oh my gosh, I look so cute! Settle matters with the Empire.
その戦争自体が止まるわけではないからな。しかし全くよどみなく断言するとはこういう人を英雄と呼ぶのだと。きっとどんな未来を選んでもあなたなら平気だろう。道を開くだけの強さを持っているし、あなたに助けられた人たちが大勢いる。彼らは決してそのことを忘れない。あなたが困難を前にして己の行いを無価値に感じた時には彼らが声を上げるだろう。
ああ。
それらはいつかつながってあなたの歩んだ道を肯定する。
Okay, I'll try to remember. I would know more of you.
私のこと？私の今後か。
Yeah.
以前私には救いたい人がいると言っただろう。
Yes.
あの人は今も生きている。
A person, one who is unaware of the full
と
extent
て
of
も
my
特別な事情があって私は彼女と正面から向き合えない。
Is it me or is it Reen?
一番憧れの英雄なんだ。叶うならば気兼ねなく話がしたい。
What? With no thought of concealment?
あちらが旅の話をしてくれたら 私もノルブラントを救うまでの話をしよう。
What?
私もそれなりに尽力したつもりだが、なんといっても最終的に活躍したのはあなただ。
Who?
学校はつかないかもしれないな。そしてあの人に次の旅についての計画を聞く。
Who's she?
そこに私も加わることになっていたらどれほど嬉しいだろう。
Is that me? Are you talking about me? Who are you talking about? Who this?
大地をかけて
Don't answer my question, I'm theorizing.
時には悠久の風に乗って空へ。なんて眩しい遥かな夢だ。
Aww.
さて何はともあれ最後の決戦に勝たなくては。この手に託されてきた人々の願いを叶えるために、彼らのためにも。
Those who roused me from my slumber.
ありがとう。話せて楽しかった。アミティに戻るとしよう。
The Exarch is back! Thank heavens! It seems the sea breeze did him a world of good. I do hope you managed to get a spot of rest as well. Worry not, my friend. I am much revived for the fresh air. And your fine company, of course. Now then, let us turn our thoughts back to the task at hand. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace in the Source... Wow! The Source! It's been a minute. Your Radiance, I have taken the liberty of squashing the vile rumors that your heir is possessed by a devil. With the nation in the grip of war, we may rely on a patriotic zeal to prevent them from resurfacing. And what of Emic Selk? He has taken himself to the first to usher the world to its end. Or so I believe. He did not disclose the details of his mission, having ever preferred to walk alone. Even to those who have known him since the beginning, his actions can prove unpredictable. I am no stranger to his ways. He joys in playing me for a fool. Full many times I have been convinced I was acting of my own volition, only to discover all was as he willed it. My dear grandfather. On the subject of our esteemed colleague, his last report, though brief, did contain one item of interest. You have doubtless wondered why the scions of the Seventh Dawn have not taken the field of late. It is because they are no longer in the Source. The hero of the scions has journeyed to the First, as have her comrades. Albeit incompletely, their bodies yet remain here in the Source. This presents an opportunity. If we can defeat the Alliance prior to the Scion's return, we may eliminate their order at a stroke. And with the Scions gone, none shall remain to thwart our plans. It will be a matter of striking down the hero upon her homecoming, which, lest you forget, is essential to the realization of our objective of both our objectives. Through Heidelin's meddling, her champions threaten to wrest the reins of fate from our grasp. The world is at risk of being dragged down the false path, one which will never see man reclaim its true form. The hour is come, your Radiance. Order your armies to march once more, crush all who stand in your way. This is your heart's desire, is it not, to seize a victory that is yours and yours alone? For the future of Garlemald. Oh dear, you do not wear the mummers motley well. I was never one to take an interest in tedious conflicts. Oh, is it actually Xenos? It's actually Xenos. The whereabouts of my one true friend, however, they interest me greatly. I but hope the beasts of this First, providing her proper sport. I would know every detail, Lord Xenos, or would you rather I called you Elidibus? Oh shoot, unexpected, most unexpected. That immortality should be within the reach of one with a borrowed echo. You have outdone yourself, Xenos, yea, Galvus. It's your son. I have no particular attachment to that name, but I am rather fond of that body. Without it, I can't enjoy my hunt to the fullest. Here we go. Your secrets, or my flesh. I care not which you give me first. The choice is yours. Right, so while the two of you were away, I received word that everything is in place. meaning we can proceed with the awakening the Talos. Once we imbue the magic, it will stir itself and immediately carry out its designated function, namely taking Mount Gulg in its grasp, which is, to me, completely, like, crazy, but, like, okay, it works. Zordia, we may be certain that Vothri will not look on in idleness as we beat a path to its front door. Once our plans are set in motion, there will be no turning back. So see to your preparations as meticulously as you may, and I will give the order to proceed as soon as you are ready. Give the word, and I will relay the order to awaken the Talos. Engage. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna go. Let's go.
石材の方は予定した量が準備できている。
Thanks, Thancred. Thanks, Thancred.
魔力を流し込む準備もご指示の通りに。ではこれで。
タロースを起動するわ。総員直ちに配置につくように誘導してちょうだい。
Okay.
マウスリーを
Yes,
手錠ごと
we
捕ま
will
えてやりま
kill
し
the
ょう。
bastard. Ishla looks so pretty. She looks so pretty.
さあ来るぞ。
Oh? Oh? We got a massive Talos? They worked hella hard, man. They worked hella hard. What the heck? New music. Actually, I don't think I've heard this song before. He's huge! He's huge! Big boy! He's a large lad. Artbert! Hey, big boy. That's what she said? How dare, how dare. Dude, he's big. Artbert's like, what the actual heck is going on? Reach! Reach! What are you guys gonna do? He's huge. Bruh!
いいぞいいぞ最高だ。まだまだやるじゃないか私。
Nice. Nice, Chai. Nice, Chai. Good job, Chai. I'm so excited for Endwalker. I need to finish this first. I need to finish Shadowbringer first, though. Oh no! Hearts are coming off. That's not good. Ah! Ah! No, 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 no. Big boy, big boy. You got this, big boy. You got this, big boy. You got this, big boy. You can do it, big boy.
おい、まずいぞ。奴ら手ばかり狙っているではないか。あそこが損傷したら山に取り付いていられなくなる。
You were just celebrating.
積み食いにしてはいつになく利口な動きをする。バウスリーの指示だとしたら脅威だな。
Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go.
仕方ない。動ける仲間に連絡して積み食いを地上に引きつけるとしよう。どこまで効果があるかはわからないが。
Exarch is gonna... Is that what? Is that... Oh, the fairy!
ひどい。
Titania!
ひどいのだわ。私の若気はやっぱり薄情者なのだわ。
I forgot about her.
時には必ず呼んでと言ったのに、いつまでも呼ばれないまま決戦が始まってしまうなんて。
I forgot about you. I'm sorry. I literally forgot about her. Literally.
確かに妖精は人の思い通りに動いたりしないわ。私自らそんな話もしたのだわ。でも可愛い若気が泣きついてきたら考えなくもなかったのに。やっぱりひどいのだわ。
She is super pretty. I agree, Theo.
私とっても悲しいわ。気晴らしにたくさん遊んでちょうだいね。
Yo. Big Schlater, I'm so sorry. Dude. They grabbing the freaking volcano and pulling it down. Bruh. Biggest yoink in history, literally. I think they're mad at me. Thank you, Feol.
予想外ではあるが、妖精王が力を貸してくれるならありがたい。ヤシトラたちにもすぐ連絡をする。ここより北、グルグ火山の麓で合流し、突入を開始してくれ。
It's time! Shall we? But we cannot hide from us now. 'Twill not be long before the Sin Eaters mark our presence. We must expect fierce resistance. Everyone is here. Good. The Talos has taken hold of the mountain. As planned, we will use its body as a bridge to reach Vothri's sanctuary. The Sin Eaters will make us work for every yom, of course. But we will carve a path through their ranks and meet with their master regardless. Last one, there's a rotten egg! Who am I bringing with me? I'll go with whatever they recommend. I'm assuming the recommended is what they suggest, yeah? What's suggested initially? Mount Golg, now accessible. Oh yeah, let's go. Insufficient level? I'm insufficiently leveled as Samurai. I have to go as Bard? But I'm so close! I'm so close to level 79! Man, I wish my Gunbreaker was stronger. Okay, we're going with this. We're not bringing Breen, because we did Breen last time. We had Breen with us last time.
I said, welcome to